Hey, welcome back to Minecraft. Gonna try and get some fences made here today, I think. Maybe some chests, maybe some other things.
Exciting.
You said there's lightning?
Infrastructure. No, exciting.
Oh,
Exciting. Sorry.
no, I
sarcastic.
got excited when you said light. Then I heard lightning. I got excited because snow and lightning together is just cool.
That happens somewhere today, but not around us.
I know, just the picturesque, like you see snow everywhere covering the trees, then lightning in the background, and be like some kind of like mystic sorcery type shit going on. I don't know.
Definitely have an otherworldly feel to it if it did.
Yeah.
I need copper, and I need coal. Let's go to Coal Point.
Copper I have. Coal was a different story. I can hear you scuttling around down there.
Yeah, I'll probably keep mining for coal to use as my furnace consumable. Just not worth the effort of... I'm just so not used to the idea of using wood specifically to make charcoal that I don't keep a stock on hand for that. Like, I've just completely bottomed out on coal now, so... I mean, ideally, I would just find enough coal digging around that I wouldn't really give a shit. That's usually how it works out. It's just...
Usually, but they moved where these things spawn, so there has to be a different look. Okay, hey, here we go. Topic of the fucking night. So who left me a present in my base?
What, did somebody shit in your bed?
Not quite. There is a block
Almost.
of TNT next to my compost bin.
That's evil.
Well,
I didn't. I might have put it down on the ground. I didn't try to set it, and I was too afraid to pick it up, and I forgot to say something or something like that. So I waited for you.
Well, luckily you put it in a good place where it's the only thing that's in danger is one of my spare beds in my compost bin. So
is there a way you can pick it up? That's why I didn't pick it up. I didn't want to like set
Can
it
you
off.
even set it off by hitting it? Don't you need like a flint and
so.
steel, right?
I think you need flint and steel or something.
Yeah. Or like
Or
a pressure pad,
or
yeah, like a redstone circuit.
Torch.
Yep.
Something like that.
All right.
Okay, good. See, I that's why I just didn't touch it. I'm like, I'm not gonna set this off in this house.
You just can make a wood sign that says "Oops" and hang it up next to it.
Like I need EOD over here stat.
Jesse, do you still need whatchamacallit? Oh, I'm glad we solved that mystery though, by the way. But yeah, again, I talked to Eric about it because I thought it was him at first. And again, no offense to whoever had done it to you, neither you, Brady, or if it had been Eric, whatever. Because like I said, it's just over by the compost bin. At worst, it was going to be a little bit of like placing some new stone down. No big deal.
Right.
Now, if you had set it in the middle of my storage and machinery, then
It was
I'd be like,
a total
okay.
accident. I didn't even mean to set it down.
No, it is all right. It was placed in to find. There were like a couple of spots in my base that to find a TNT block is not the end of the world, and that was one of them.
Yeah, from what I saw, it couldn't have been set off easily by anything.
Okay,
So.
good. I forgot all about it too. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But now you got a block of TNT. Then you can do whatever you want with.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing some terraforming, so who knows. But for now, I'm just gonna store it away. All right, I got my feeder. But that solves that mystery, so we're good there. Frog, really? Killing me, Swalls. But yeah, I was gonna look. Now I'm outside. Deserts. Up in the north here, have got pretty much fucking bupkis. It's bad.
Yeah, let's see here. So there's
a little desert just north of you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a strip near the fucking fossil volcanic area.
Yep.
There's also red sand badlands areas, which could be interesting to poke around in and see if those have anything interesting to find.
Right.
If there's a temperature gradient as a thing, that's also probably a good starting point for an expedition to find a larger desert,
hmm
and it should be a thing.
Yeah, in theory, they seem to pride themselves in this mod of like having some thought put into this stuff. Just even alone doing if you're digging in shale and slate, you're finding shale fossils. You're finding marine fossils. You know.
Yeah, I'm assuming like the Badlands, the red sand stuff probably just uses the standard mesa biome, like tags or however that works in mods. So it should have whatever fossils and archaeology would have set up as far as spawning goes for those biomes.
Maybe Black Mesa.
That was a joke.
I can't wait for
That
Half-Life
shit's-
3. This time it's really gonna happen, guys.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I mean, I think that you called it as such way back at Half-Life Alyx. So like this was making sure that like, is there still interest there? Is beyond the meme? Does people still want this? And that went over pretty well. So like, okay, they want it. We'll do it.
Yeah, I mean it's leaked at this point basically. So
Yeah.
I don't think they would have went through with Half-Life Alyx if they, somewhat intended to try
I
to
don't know.
start up Half-Life 3 again.
I don't know. I think if Alyx had bombed, they might have said, "Oh, the
I mean,
market isn't
sure.
there anymore."
yeah, a successful project is going to encourage people to continue to play with that, to build off of that. If Alex would have been nothing
In lieu of that, yeah.
I do think
Half-Life
one of
Alyx
the
was-
recent leaks, though, was talking about how some of the stuff that was thought to be leaked for Half-Life 3 was actually from a different project, but that doesn't mean that the Half-Life 3 leaks are universally done, just there was a little bit of stuff, wires crossed in the data mining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a good amount of coal, enough copper. So, I get some copper chests made, maybe even some iron chests. It's probably worth it, because then I can just push all the way to gold and it's fine. And shouldn't be too many gold chests. Get some fences put in.
Yeah, the gold chests are 9 by 9. They're fucking massive.
Mm.
And they're taking up a regular single chest area, but they're 9 by 9. It's kind of nuts. The value is pretty fucking massive.
How do you make the chest? You just actually I can look it up, can't I?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I don't remember exactly. It's mostly having enough gold to do a.
Oh,
having
just
it
surrounding it with copper bars. Okay.
Yeah, and then the second, like you upgrade the second tier into the third tier, into the fourth tier. You can do, the iron one seems to have a split recipe where you can do it with iron bars around it, or you can do a mixture of iron and glass, which is nice, more efficient.
I think the glass one is the one that takes the copper chest in the center, so it like lessens
was
your
it?
hit on iron. It's something like that, I believe.
Oh, it is. Yeah. You could start with a regular chest, upgrade straight to iron, or you can start with a copper and upgrade through glass. Okay. Does seem better to me, though.
Yeah, to alleviate the iron hit. It's the real deal there. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. It's just...
Yes, Lebowski, fuck it.
You find a fucking abyss to throw this one probe thing into.
you can put it on a hat. Want some weird recipes?
Oh, I
in,
mean the
JEI.
the tutorial document thing. It like respawns sometimes.
Yeah, I've found a couple of those extra.
You know, when you go to the beach and you're sifting through all the sand with your feet, and all those carrots that come out of the ground.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, right.
You get the carrots stuck between your toes, carrots in your
And
underwear.
beetroot too. It's everywhere in the sand.
Shit's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yep. Could feel that coming.
Have to. We're obligated as nerds.
Palm doesn't make shit. Palm has been making my doors, so we keep Palm for doors, I guess. You know what? We don't even keep it for doors, we just make it into doors. Well, no, because I have 8. Fuck. Wait, we make it into doors and sticks. Done.
Oh, Brady, by the way, I liked your little corral for your horse. That was nice.
Oh yeah. I didn't really know what I was doing, but then it started to look kind of cool, so I went with it.
Yeah, I dug it. Alright, I got a feeder.
Let's see what's in my old storage at the hub. I still never even checked out that giant thing underneath the hub. Or
Giant
my
thing?
part of the giant thing.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm intrigued, but I don't know what you're referring to.
Ah, it's dark out. I'm scared.
Yep.
The like I dug a cavern outside going kind of down at an angle. It reaches into the other one, the main giant one, but there's still a lot of stuff down there that I didn't really look at
Good to know.
yet. And I came back here to do the bio thingy because I still need to make that one machine. The analyzer, or maybe I did have one. I don't know.
Oh, shit, that's a phantom.
Phantom.
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping lately intentionally. Because phantom membranes are used for some recipes, so I'm like, I should be killing these guys.
Oh my god! Guess what I just got?
What's that?
Tyrannosaurus DNA.
Motherfuck!
Nice.
Well, we don't have the means to handle that thing, but it is still good that you got it.
You have a T-Rex?
Yeah, I straight up got the T-Rex.
Shrek. Say again?
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Man, I ain't got shit for fossils. I was just about to like, I should secure an area for my plesiosaur. That'll be nice. But yeah, now Brady's got Deinonychus and T-Rex.
Well, there are giant islands. Should we make a park?
I don't know. It sounds like the island you tried to like secure did not go well. So I don't know how much we want to fuck with them.
No, I mean we could just release them into the wild. Yeah, I can help you with that.
Yeah, we could technically.
Ice got her apartment today.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. And, let's see. I'm just getting my house going here in the digital realm, and Orthrus is getting like legitimate housing, actual.
I still need to look for mine up north
Right,
from where I am.
right.
I'm gonna put the T-Rex DNA into the chest by the bio shit. So if you guys wanna get that going, feel free. Like anyone can use it. So it's whatever. I just want to see it.
I mean, none of us as of right now can tame it because I don't think anybody's got the whole scarab thing going yet.
Ah, okay.
So no worries there. But
I have a
that's
scarab gem.
oh, do you? Okay.
Ooh,
How the hell do you get that?
found it.
Oh, I
Can you
guess
ride
that's
the T-Rex?
Cracker
if
Jack
you can
box.
after you tame it.
That's gonna be
And to tame it,
crazy.
you have to best it in combat, and then use that scarab gem that Jesse's talking about.
Shouldn't be too hard with a giant freaking bazooka we can make. Rocket
In
launcher.
theory, right?
I do the same with a Mosa, but that's gonna be
Just
pain in the
kill
ass.
him. You just end up killing him on accident because he's not ready
Oh,
to deal with a gun.
well, I
Oh,
mean, you'd want to know how much heart damage you're doing to it, so it's because you have to specifically get it to under a certain amount of hearts, and then they'll lay down.
oh,
You go up,
okay.
you go up and like I don't know, touch them with the scarab, and they're like, "All right, we're cool now."
Poke him with a stick.
Pretty
For
much,
now.
yeah.
Alright, take the rod.
Guess
They can turn on you.
Yeah, especially right off the bat, they can be not fun fellas,
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
right? Actually, you know what? I was just thinking about the terraforming thing, and now I'm gonna do more of it. More
What the
exciting.
fuck just happened here?
What?
What happened?
You got an escape.
Part of my building is despawned.
What?
Yeah.
Did we find one of the bugs?
I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's specific block types. I wonder if
Oh,
something wonder This is still tame. He's not happy. I'm thinking it's connected to the parasaur because it's the parasaur's pen, but all the
oh.
iron is still there. Only the stone is gone, and there was a
The par.
skeleton. So he might have destroyed stone blocks, like chasing a skeleton or something.
Yeah. That is very, very possible. I do believe that's kind of a thing that's thrown in there about in the wiki is like most dinosaurs can destroy things beneath iron tier.
Yeah.
So that means wooden fencing the herbivore enclosure is not really an option.
No.
Which is
That's
good to
why
know.
that's why I surrounded my the woolly mammoth with iron bars.
Yeah, that's it. So it sounds like potentially though the wood will work when they're young, but when they reach adulthood, they're just gonna start breaking shit.
Right.
Yeah, at least if they're in
Possibly.
a combat situation or something.
Mhm.
Right.
Jesus.
That is super good to know, actually, because I was about to put some wood fencing up for my Pachyrhinosaurs. And I'm still gonna do that, but now I know I have to do better. There are gold bars too. I would hope those count as like iron bar level, even though it's technically softer, but it's still a rare mineral.
Yeah,
It's a long shot, but it's worth a shot.
who knows? All right, well, that's a bummer.
But yeah, it's one thing they don't, from what I can tell, seem to include that in the the in-game Dinopedia. Wish they did.
Yeah, that would be beneficial to know. All right.
Heal my grapple.
Fuck, that means how do I
Ebba.
build this?
Ow.
Careful.
campfire.
Oh yeah, feels weird getting burned by those, but it does happen. See, that's not gonna work.
Too bad I didn't stop myself before I made a bunch of redwood fence.
I mean, you can still find uses for the fence. It's not like completely useless. At absolute worst, you can use it to burn. Like, seriously.
Yeah, maybe for the holding pens, I like make them out of wood instead of iron.
That's my current theory, because my Protoceratops hasn't broken out of the barn, but I don't think it's been engaged in combat either, so...
Yeah, you would
haven't
also
tested.
kind of not really expect that to break.
Yeah, it's a
stone.
much smaller critter. I mean, it's just in wood, it's not even in stone, for what it's worth.
True, yeah.
But I still don't suspect... Parasaur makes some sense. That is a pretty sizable hadrosaur, so I could see how that would be able to bust down some fences.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can't escape, so... Not the full disaster it could have been, I guess. Shit, did my cow escape? Fuck, where's my cow?
Spoken like a real Wisconsinite.
I had
Is
him.
it deer season?
I had him trapped in the building, but there was a hole in the wall because of the parasaur, which I wasn't even thinking about. So I think he left. All right, maybe I just kind of have to. I hate that that water is still glitched. I thought that fixed itself. Maybe I just have to make a small herbivore enclosure and expand outward as I get more iron.
Yeah, and something in the Dinopedia, it does explicitly at one point though mention territoriality and things like and herds. What I've been wondering about is it herd size for same species or different species?
Right. What are the consequences for not doing it?
Yeah, time will tell on that one.
The store doesn't have a button. Did it never have a button? Maybe. Hey, my ichthyosaurus had a baby.
Nice. I couldn't even remember if you actually gender checked them.
Yeah, the weird thing is they just spawned it as a sack, so I had to help it hatch by placing it on the bottom of the water. So if I would have noticed, it would have despawned, and that's not great.
Well, not necessarily, because if they churn, I think their breed check is just like every 5 minutes or something like that. So there might be a point where you ignore some of them because it's like well, maybe not ignore, but you could use them for food or other things. That's a thought. Like maybe not necessarily the ichthyes, but like if I get a breeding pair of pachyrhinosaurs, the idea of having that breeding pair being something that I can go put eggs in the carnivore paddock and let them eat.
Right.
It's a little morbid, but it's an option.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Okay, one other thing I needed to do. I needed to get my abducted villager out of his Pokeball.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of making him a little lab.
It's actually pretty nice of you.
Well, I need something like safe and secure to keep him trapped in.
My basement.
That would normally be what I would do to
You're
somebody
not far
I've
off.
abducted, but in this case, maybe not. Okay.
Oh, hello, B. Thank you.
Hello,
very much.
hello, hello.
Okay. Wonder how far back this sand goes. I mean, Brady is a lord, so technical means.
Yeah, and a reverend. I have 2 titles. I'm not very religious though,
No.
but I am ordained.
Yep. Remember, right? So B's in on the ordainment stuff too. Or
Nice.
on the technicality side of things of like, show you organized fucks. It's like, I'll show you proof that people can do this and not commit heinous crimes.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'm all for people just being happy and not shitty to each other.
Not in
I
my
think if
America.
everyone did that, huh?
I said, not in my America.
Not my- yeah.
Not
Sounds like
these fucking
socialism to
days.
me.
Yep.
We should just get a giant plot of land and start a commune and do it ourselves.
Bold of you to assume we'll be allowed to have land.
We could register it as a business and say we're doing research.
Yeah, right.
Then they'd be like, "Oh, money, business,"
Ah, capitalism.
but we're not selling shit.
I mean, honestly, with the way fucking property prices and shit are, like, what are young people supposed to do except start a fucking commune?
Real. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of RVs starting to go for pretty cheap, like around like $4,000 for decent ones. We could start our own little Sunnyvale, but it would kind of be more British, like the gypsies. We could just become gypsies too. Just skip the whole everything else.
Well, I mean, it's not just a thing you become. It's a heritage. It's actual background. The word isn't really something
Okay,
that's
like gypsy like.
well, not, but it's more about the word itself.
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna say friends of the road, but that that has a different meaning. Friends of the road pups. Oh, I didn't know that was a slur.
Yeah, not preferred terminology of those people.
yep.
One of those ones that slips under the radar because it's so widespread that people just kind of widely accept it.
Yeah,
When
used
I
in
was
pop
little,
culture a lot.
oh yeah, when I was little, I was threatened to be sold to the gypsies all the time.
Right, and in a way that almost should kind of clue you in, because that's like,
Yeah.
why is that a bad thing? that goes in with why it, I would assume part of why it's just said it's, you know, it tips you off that it's a slur.
And thinking about it, parents shouldn't threaten to sell their kids to people.
Well, right. But it's like that kind of inherent idea of like you're being threatened with something that is meant to be just immediately known as a bad thing, and it's like, well, why is it a bad thing? That's because they've put those connotations on the word and the way it's used.
I didn't even think about it as a bad name. I just thought about it as people that moved around a lot in like caravans and just moved around a lot, and you can't like do that with an actual house. A house on wheels would work perfect.
Right.
I would totally do it too. Like, if I was in different situations, like, I can't really. I have a 16-year-old.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't mean it as a slur to any people watching or anything like that. I apologize.
A learning moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, that's what you should do. I mean, if you don't know something, have someone explain it to you, and you learn from it. Right there.
Right. And heck, me and Jesse aren't even like the right ones to get that across, you know? It's like, cause I knew to avoid the word, but for the longest time I didn't know the whys, and I still don't know all the exacts and specifics. I just
Yeah,
know
well,
it.
it's because it comes
Thank
from the
you, B.
Romani people, right? And they, as a people, don't like that term because it's started derogatory and then became more broader applied, right? Like
Right.
talking here about nomadic people being referred to that way. Like that's got nothing to do with them as an ethnic group, but that's where like the term comes from, right? So at least that's my understanding again. As a
Right.
white individual in America who probably
I
doesn't
was
get
even
much exposure to that kind of thing.
right. I was just going at it to the point of like I don't know the etymology of it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like where did it come from? What besides the use of being derogatory, like that's usually the kind of thing like I try and find out with that stuff, but you keep finding out about more and more and more words, bad negative connotations for a lot of different people, and it gets
Yeah.
more and more expansive, and it's like I don't know if I can keep up with it. I'm just going to try and learn the ones to avoid and do so.
Mm-hmm.
Cotton Eye Joe, what?
I'm gonna sleep. I kind of might need to. Oh no, this resets my spawn point even if we don't sleep. Okay.
Sweet. So are we sleeping or not sleeping?
Oh, yeah, I
I
don't
can
know. Are we?
sleep.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm jumping in. I'm in bed.
Okay.
All right.
I won't. I will
And
give up on my
What do you want? What do you people want?
crusade
four.
against the whatchamacallits.
Phantoms?
The phantoms. Yeah, I've got enough skins off them.
Phantom, a 309.
What do they do? The skins.
I think the one recipe I know for sure, just like off the top of my head, is repairing elytra,
Mm.
which isn't like major, but it's one of those things where the amount we've been sleeping has meant that the chance to get those phantom membranes has been very few and far between.
Yeah, it makes what is called some sort of gilding crystal from the utility mod, and then it makes an upgrade for plain seats. That's it. As far as like
Okay.
direct crafting stuff goes, which doesn't mean that doesn't cover repairing. So
Oh, okay. Now that makes total sense.
at least as far as I know.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, not that. The etymology of the term gypsy originates from people thinking they were Egyptian in the 1700s and having no
Oh,
country for Romani being specifically from because the many diasporias and forced migrations, they are actually from India over 2,000 years ago.
okay.
That's what I was looking for. It's based on Egyptian. Neat.
Very.
I just
Yeah, apparently you need to
accidentally
breathe.
accidentally shot a bamboo stalk fighting some zombies, and the whole thing just broke in a single bullet. Pretty funny.
Also interesting.
The I wonder if the logging mod doesn't recognize like the damage output from an assault rifle, because I think even the bamboo you have to hit a few times to break. With our mod
Sounds
pack.
right. Yeah, I've run into a couple niche cases of things like that. Just gross.
Is this my only potato? No, I have 24 potato.
Potato.
Let's call the whole thing off.
I could not imagine that be. I never had nails. But I'm not dissing anyone. I'm just laughing at. I pictured myself wearing them for a second. I'm the type of person that, like, if I get any, like, even rings, I don't like on my fingers.
My stream don't work. What do you mean my stream don't work? How are you here if my stream don't work?
I see ya.
Hey, Landon Hendricks,
you-
how's it going?
There you go, buddy. Orthros has a direct quest.
The Orthros is my ex-partner, but we're still really good friends and stuff.
So you know we can trust her opinion on your potential look with nails.
I don't trust her opinion because I just with nails, yes, that's fine, but like she calls me cute and stuff, but I don't.
Unknown air.
Well, I
Are
mean,
you
that's
on Twitch or what?
something I've been learning about. Like, you consider the other side of that. If Orthros calls you cute and you say no, that's not true, well, isn't that kind of invalidating her opinion?
Oh, you can't do that to me.
I mean, that's just another way to look at it, you know? It's
Yeah.
like
You can
her
hear but
opinion
cannot
of your
see.
views,
That's
or her
weird.
opinion of how attractive you look is a valid take on it, just because from a self-esteem perspective, trust me, I get it.
I
It's
heard
like,
another interesting thing that's kind of like that. Like other people's opinions of you are none of your business, so you shouldn't worry about it. Like you give a fuck what they think.
right.
It's not my business, it's your business what you think of me.
Yeah, but if they're trying to give you something positive,
Well, yeah. I get that. I'm just saying on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like if someone's giving you shit and it's their opinion, then I don't even worry about it because
right?
their opinion shouldn't matter to you.
Right. There's definitely a split there of, you know, on one side it's taking the compliment, and on our side it's, you know, if someone's trying to bring you down, to hell with them kind of thing.
Yeah.
I did this wrong.
Still nails.
You got a lab that's kind of in progress of being built back there in the facility. It's mostly built. I need to build. What I need to build right now is a little bunker for a dude. Where did I put my dude? I think I put him back in the storage bin. Actually, that's fine.
I need to get thousands of gallons of water delivered to my new little canal I built.
We've got let me think here. My neck is doing a hell of a lot better than last week. Thanks for asking, Cryo. I do appreciate that. I can actually look left now. It's not like 100%, but it's like 85.
If you can look left, you could be a NASCAR driver.
Right. If I could handle the
Hey.
G-force, that's no telling on that stuff. Those fuckers don't screw around.
Yeah. You know what? Even just a few years ago, probably like 5 years ago, I went on the zipper with my daughter, and that was hell on me. I was like, oh my god, I'm too old for this crap.
Show the lab in a second. Need to get some other stuff set up before I make any more dinosaurs. So we're trying to finish off some other areas here.
What's the new survival game? There are plenty of them out on the market, so I'm not familiar with them all.
There are quite a few.
Subnautica. Hey, Subnautica is about as clutch. Like that's a good survival game.
I still want to try that one.
It's as long as you don't have really bad thalassophobia, it's great. If you have
Yeah.
thalassophobia, I don't blame someone for not playing that game
What is
at
that?
all. Basically fear of oceans, fear of the deep unknowns, kind of like not just oceans, but deep water, things like that.
This is the
And that
lab
game-
currently. We need more tanks, and we're missing some of the benches that I need to move in here. But yeah, and there
I
will be
love
a
the ocean.
overlook where visitors could look down into the lab as the scientists work in theory.
Yes, I love the ocean. I've always wanted to be a marine biologist.
Oops, I needed my shovel.
Oops. And I'm still terrified of the ocean.
Oh, there's good both sides to that, and it's the mall rats thing of fear and respect the ocean, but you don't have to not enjoy it if you're given the opportunity in life. That's the way I've kind of gone to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I respect it, and a lot of people don't know. Like some of those deep ocean fish, you get big pictures of them, and they think that they're like sea monsters and stuff. But those like angler fish and those viper fish are fucking tiny.
Yep. Yeah, everybody kind of got a crash course on that one with the when the anglerfish came up in the shores over in what was it? Was it in the Philippines or no, or was it Southeast Asia somewhere?
Probably Southeast Asia sounds. I mean,
The image or
oof.
whatever that was kind of making the rounds on the internet recently.
Yeah, exactly that.
I mean, they're trawling the entire ocean floor.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're still fucked, but it's neat when stuff like that happens. To a
No,
certain extent.
we're not ready for a T-Rex. We just got T-Rex DNA, though, actually. One of the other guys on the server did.
Which is yeah, big
yeah.
score, huge score.
It is not yet time for us to bring a Rex into the world.
Nope.
I was hoping it was gonna be me, so I could announce it with a Jurassic Park quote. But
You could, it's at the base. You could take it out and then put it back in and announce it. I didn't
it's
announce
all
it.
good, Brady. Sawyers.
Yes, we have a T-Rex.
All right.
Oh my, of course.
That's the exact quote.
Actually, no. Night is falling again. Fucking days are too quick. Still
Well,
doing
caught
air,
the
man.
T-Rex
I
at
don't know.
35 miles an
Is it you? Is it
It sounds
me?
like a you
Who
problem.
knows?
Wee. I wonder if this takes away grapple, like strength. Just swinging.
I don't know.
I'm definitely testing it.
That's the important thing.
Are we sleeping?
I can.
Yeah, we can. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh, we've got an
Even
ichthy
better
pond right
sleep is
here. 3 ichthyes. There's a 4th ichthy.
Oh,
literally
my.
watched it get born right in front of us.
Nice.
40s.
Yeah, the other nice thing with Subnautica Cryo is it's a full complete story game. It's kind of something that, as much as I love Ark, that is a dangerous thing to have an open end to a game like that where you can just play for fucking ever, but yeah, you can't go infinite in Subnautica so much.
All right, I'm in a bed if we're sleeping in a bed. I'm going to pause the recording and investigate this alleged Twitch issue. All right,
As
back
usual.
at it.
Start.
Well, try refreshing, try a different device. I don't know what to tell you, dude, but... Wait, didn't I get a sifter in here? I thought I had a sifter.
Do you still want regular grass blocks, Jesse? Ones that are seeded?
Yeah, I'll take regular grass blocks. That's
Okay.
great. Those are useful.
Yeah, let's go there. Not there.
Do you have a brofter too?
What?
I didn't catch that either.
Do you have a brofter too?
Bruv?
A sifter and a brofter?
Oh, a brofter. I do not have a brofter. I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
I'm missing something.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there.
Are you?
Yes, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna bother trying.
Oh, a sister and a brother?
There
A
you
sifter
go.
and
You
a-
did it.
okay,
You did
that-
it. You did
Yeah,
it.
that was a little rough.
It's a dad joke of the day.
They just ate that fish right out of my hand. Out of my inventory, maybe? It wasn't even my hand because I'm holding a shovel.
They're hungry.
I work at NASA. I do not work for he who should not be named.
How many people say "fuck you"? You don't not like when you say that. Are you where you work?
I have not.
It's just like, yeah, I do.
I have not been. Nobody has called me a liar or anything over it.
Well, that's good. That's
Um,
cool. Every time
Well,
I claim I'm
it's-
someone important, no, I'm just
Mhm.
kidding.
I'm just a postdoc. Like this is not that crazy.
Yeah. It's
I'm a-
difficult to explain, probably.
A button pushing
'cause-
monkey, essentially.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's also not a government employee. He's, you
Yeah.
know. Though he is kind of at the whim of government employees.
Yep. Yeah.
I will never work for the government again.
I found out.
That's very likely.
I found out from a random like 700
You
subscriber
may have a choice.
YouTube channel / podcast that like my favorite artist from the past in general, as far as music goes, lives in Virginia and works in DC for the
Oh.
government in like
Damn.
fucking counterterrorism shit.
Hmm.
That's shocking.
Well, I got into his music when he was like, well, like his first album was from like started in high school or something, and so it's all early 20s, and then he just disappeared for 2 fucking decades, basically. From my
Was this-
perspective, you
Right.
know.
Is this the skinny puppy adjacent one?
This is Fleshfield.
Flashfield, that's it. That was way off.
It's just like established career, the house, kids. 20 years later, it's like, you know what? I can come back and do another album. Like, okay, fuck yeah. Am I gonna buy GTA 6? Fucking no. I'm not gonna
Not
buy
for
GTA
$100.
6.
I was just say, do you even have GTA 5?
I do. I have
Probably a free copy.
5 or 4 or maybe both. I find GTA to be fairly dull.
As most people do.
I
That's not
I don't
true.
understand the appeal.
I don't know, like I've had it and I've tried to play it, and there are better games out there than GTA nowadays. I feel like that. I
mean,
don't know. I
it's-
guess it's maybe because I like true sci-fi and fantasy more.
I don't know when
Like,
GTA
GTA just-
5 came out, so I can't answer that question. I have no idea when that was. Nor do I really care.
Well, yeah, I get okay. There's the problem. When I think of GTA nowadays, all I think of is online. That's all that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of all it's been for the last like
Right.
12 years.
Actually, let's
Like,
just
I
give
still
them
enjoy-
those.
I'll play them for the single player stuff, but the single player is like not what everybody seems to get all hyped up about.
I mean,
Yeah.
I find the single player dull. So.
I enjoy the single player, but it only lasts so long.
It just
just
feels
saying when
to
it
me
comes
like
to-
like LOL, I'm doing crimes. The game, like I don't know.
Oh, where did
Yeah.
my-
What am I supposed to get
That's-
from that?
Crime.
True.
I love crime.
Okay, I think I want to make this bunker bigger.
Ooh, if I could.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Yeah, see but yeah, as far as like the GTI Online, what we're doing right here, this is what I want. Not this is my sandbox that I want to enjoy and go to town in.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Open up that sandbox.
Are you going to bed, Ice? Sorry, I missed that. I don't know. She might have left already.
Which is fine. We'll catch her on the flip flop.
Catch you on the flip side. Oh, she's still here. Hi. I'm excited to see your new place.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna completely change direction on this. This is why normally I do my terraforming off stream. The super
I'm going
exciting.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'll say super exciting. Do I want to use coarse dirt that doesn't go grass or forest grass because it'll grow darker
Ooh.
green? And I'm planting down the seeds and then going back with shovels and digging them back up because I changed my mind.
I am not
Fucking-
45. I am fuck me, cryo. Jesus, you're fucking stabbing me right in the heart. God damn, man. What the
Ooh.
fuck, bro?
I mean, he's almost there, but
Shut
no,
up!
he's not.
Shut the fuck up!
No, I'm not.
That must be fighting words, it sounds like.
Not on this coarse dirt. Coarse dirt is explicitly mixed with gravel, I believe it is, so dirt does not spread on it.
That'd be cool. Get together at your place.
I'm not even 40, damn it. Technically, right? Wait, am I 40?
No, you are not 40.
Okay, thank fuck.
I'm gonna be 36 this summer. And then
Yeah,
only 4 years to. Oh, sorry, 4 years
No,
to go.
you're good. You're good. You're
I wish I
talking.
could do grass stairs.
I was just gonna say only 4 years to go after that, and then I'm the big 40.
Waiting.
But maybe 40 will be the new 30.
Oh god, wait, if I take this log out, it's gonna break the whole fucking tree. What have I done?
What am I continuing to do?
Wait, this does not compute.
Wait, is there... But if I, like, shift click, does it then not break the whole thing?
Okay, no, it does. Okay.
Oh, okay, you could shift click to not break a whole log.
Yes, crouch to harvest specifics. Sorry, I forgot. I discovered that last week and I forgot to remind everyone.
Is he dying? Sir, I'm gonna need you to not die if you're dying in there. I'm gonna have to insist that you stop dying.
That's
No dying.
Stegosaurus DNA.
Damn, Brady's just hitting all the classics.
The ones I do know.
Maybe that's the trick. Me and Garrett know too many dinosaurs, so we're getting random shit.
Right?
I'm getting T-Rex, Stegosaurus. Who else do I need? I need a long neck, a Petrie.
Not too bad. All right.
Well, Jesse already has the Petrie, so you're covered there.
Okay.
Yeah, he got that one.
You're not human, it's true. Yeah, man, I wish I wasn't human. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, Jesse's working towards that.
Ah, okay.
Okay, wait, that.
I want to see if I have it quick.
Okay, we have a compromise.
Let me eat my goddamn potato. Fuck.
Where's my potato?
You weren't using it.
Was trying to eat a potato and I kept looking in chests and opening doors and shit. I just want to eat the fucking potato. He's dying. Stop dying.
Why won't anyone let me eat my potato?
Get a bigger stomach, you starving baby. I'm gonna have to
Oh my
Pokeball
God, I
this
think-
Pteranodon because he just is constantly dying and it's starting to wear thin.
Right, yeah, their inability to feed themselves is pretty rough. In fact, your struggles with that thing has inspired me that if I get any sort of pterosaur DNA besides a Quetz, I ain't hatching it.
I think it's only
just-
Kets and Pteranodon anyway.
Oh, okay.
I think it is just
But at
the
least
two.
with Kets you can fly it, so it's kind of like worth the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Would you think the microphone could pick up a song my friend made to show you guys? It's not anything that's going to be copyrighted.
I mean, you could also like put it in the Discord date. thread.
Oh,
Are we
it's not
sleeping?
uploaded anywhere. It's not released.
Oh, okay.
What are you
Oh,
playing it
frog
from?
escaped.
Like a
My
cassette?
phone.
I can sleep if we want to go through the night.
Yeah, I can get to a bed.
I was at a bed, but I got up and now there's monsters and I can't sleep. So.
Okay. Sleep is for the weak. We fight through the night.
I have zombies on my fucking roof. Goddamn roof zombies!
Hold on, I'm gonna see if we can even hear this shit.
But they're
Okay, I'm in a bed again.
Okay. Heading for bed.
I killed the roof zombies, so. Wait, is my roof open currently in this room? I think it is.
Wow.
Oh man. And you know what will alleviate? I mean, you can plug the roof, but you could have just put some torches down. That would help.
I
too.
did have torches. He
Oh,
didn't
okay.
spawn the sleeping part of my base is like an elevated central tower thing, sorta. So he was outside the tower area on like the nearby roof.
Ah.
I'll have to do something about that in terms of like lights. Oh my god! Oh my god! Feedback.
Feedback. Yep.
It might work now. I had to turn the noise gate off. It just goes kind of with what we're doing, but he added a twist to it, and you'll know the beat. I don't know if it's gonna go through here though, so.
Yes, I know what Ubisoft.
He's still working on it. But it's really cool. That's just a little sample of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a Land Before Time, and all changed out. And what is the song called? I think it's If We Hold On Together.
Ah, okay.
But turned into a kind of 8-bitty thing, sort of, with the little, I don't know. Have any of you guys ever heard of the band I Set My Friends on Fire?
Should I be concerned?
No.
You have to turn the noise gate thing back on because it's echoing too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. This crisp noise gate does really work really well. There we go. We should be fine now. Yeah. Julio.
New Assassin's Creed, feudal Japan. Still echoing.
Is it coming from me?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Okay, hold on. Weird. I put exactly what was on.
Checking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You rate my house a 4.5. Great.
Okay, there we go. Shit.
Well,
No,
how now?
Um,
Okay, yep, you're good now.
Jack.
Good.
sorry about
um,
that.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
you're
when you
right.
rate something a 4.5, it is important to say if it's on a 5 or 10 scale. It is like a huge detail.
Right, and honestly, with Jesse's, you have to keep in like, are you rating his base where he's living in his hobbit hole, or are you rating his laboratory? Because his laboratory is way more impressive than his
Well, yeah,
quote unquote base.
I'm already tearing down the hobbit hole, so
Nice. I'm glad to see you're moving on up.
oops, fuck.
I wish I was like a really, really good singer and guitar player, and I could give you guys copyright-free music, but I'm not.
It's okay. Your kid thought.
I've got some stuff.
Yeah, he does.
You make some music?
Not anymore, but
Yep.
I was experimenting with electronic music fucking 10 years at
A
this
long
point.
time ago. Right.
Nice.
I
10,
did
10
show
years
it to
ago, yeah.
Seth, or to Seth though.
Hmm. Was he crushingly disappointed?
I don't know.
Snowy and shitty.
He had a band coming in that night, so I don't think he's got to check it.
Hmm.
I haven't talked to him since I sent him the link, so I don't know what his opinion on it was.
Not in Wisconsin currently, so I don't know what the weather in Wisconsin is. It's a mystery to me.
I told him it's shitty.
Yeah, it's calming down now, but yeah, today was fucking rough. We were just right on the exact line of problematic area to take it on the chin.
Is there any like not hack but like fast way to fill an area, a large area with water?
Let's see.
So if you want, water source blocks multiply, right? So if you put them with a gap between, a third one will spawn. So if you're filling a large area, you want to start in the corner, and kind of make your way out to the right and to the bottom, and then the whole layer will fill in as you expand those two sides out, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like my suggestion would be get a bucket, and experiment a little bit to get the feel for how it's gonna flow.
Okay.
Did my PC cool down from the lagoon? Well, the thing with the computer overheating is the temperature being dog shit here currently. And not consistently. Like it wasn't
You're
that
back.
warm the other day, but as long as the temperature is reasonable in the apartment, I shouldn't have any overheating issues. The remaining question is how much of the lag we've been experiencing on the JW2 map is from heating versus the game just being poorly optimized for certain things. All right, this is your cell scientist. You work here now?
Let's see. No, that's kind of what this snowballed from. Is I was about to start putting in some fencing down here for the pachyrhinos, because I got this all cleared out from trees, and I want to leave the mushrooms though, because they're neat, as long as they don't start suffocating the dinosaurs.
Listen,
And then I'm like, oh, but I need a base level.
he has a degree, he just doesn't have a job yet, okay? Trust me. He's a scientist. Don't besmirch him. He's learning on the job. Can you get away from the door though? You're not allowed to leave this room as a scientist. Nope. Stay there. All right. We'll let the Pteranodon continue to roam for a little bit, but I'm gonna yoink his ass.
Work on this side though. Real work, boy. Oh, fern. I don't want to lose the fern. But once I at least get the idea of, okay, here's my terrace. And once I know my actual terrace limits, or not limits, but angles, and how far it's actually going to go down here, which that is. That's forest. That's forest. Wunderbar. You would.
Double chest can be organics.
Okay. And that's going to be coarse. That'll be a horse of horse. Oh, did I screw that up?
Anomalocaris was disgusting. Well, don't let Anomalocaris hear you talking about it that way.
Hey, you don't know that. Anomalocaris might have been delicious. Basically a big crazy shrimp.
Yeah, you know, I could believe that personally.
Right?
I feel like that could be canon.
Would T-Rex taste like chicken?
Probably.
Probably not.
Like it would have probably the same issues any like carnivore meat has, right?
Exactly.
But like gator tastes like chicken, chicken tastes like chicken. Through phylogenetic bracketing, dinosaurs taste like chicken.
Yes, that part is true. But
And
then again,
technically, we are fish.
Technically, fish don't exist. That's also like a thing.
yeah, you
So
gotta
technically, we
be.
don't exist.
You can't be bringing this Clades theoretical discussion stuff to someone like Jesse. He's gonna take you to the woodhouse over it.
Yeah, it's something like the classical definition of a fish includes things that aren't directly related. They're on entirely separate, divisions or whatever.
Subdivisions.
Wait, do I place the hopper first and then the chest? How the fuck does this shit work?
Okay. All right, cool. We're at water level here. Ditching.
Does mammoth taste like elephant? I mean, probably.
The fuck does elephant taste like?
Yeah.
Large ungulate herbivore, I guess.
What was the trick to fucking placing a chest under a hopper? Or was it the
You can
hopper
go
gets
to the
placed
museum.
second?
And lick things.
Who we looking?
We live stream it on Twitch. Tasting things of history. People used to eat mummies all the time too. That was a thing.
That explains that Futurama joke so much better. I get it now.
For real, they used it as like a cure-all and shit.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, people will eat the most ridiculous shit if they think it is medicine somehow.
People in Iran smoke female pregnant cow dung for like bronchitis and shit. And I just don't think putting anything in your lungs for bronchitis is a good thing.
Right? Counterintuitive.
Especially cow shit.
Yeah, it may not be.
But it's in their history, so it must have done something at some point, or they thought that it did, or...
I mean, placebo effect and all that kind of thing has
There can
shaped
be
a lot more of history than we'd like to admit.
Like ways that works out potentially that don't have anything to do with specifically it being like cow dung, right?
Right, it's the carcinogens or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, this is the way they always did it, so they keep doing it.
And you'll be able to probably do it again soon and see more rotten food in our stores.
Oh, we're already well on the way for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy time? Okay, I'll head up to my bed.
Can be.
I saw somebody slept in a bed already, 104.
Sleepy time.
Okay. Going for it.
I'm up to 6 beds, so my house is available.
Where are you getting all
Nice.
these beds?
I just randomly places that, like, I'm
Using each and every one.
All right, well, that'll be it for this episode of Minecraft. Until next time.